We're back with the lift because I need to pin you not. Anyways, we're back with a little bit of a different one. We're doing a tier list. This is ranking VR games. You know me, Mr. X Chat Gamer X. I've had plenty of experience in VR, so I thought it'd be fun for us to rank some. It's not my name anymore. Anyways, uh, I'm cutting that out. Anyways, we got first up. We got Arizona Sunshine 2. Have you ever played any Arizona Sunshine? It's not anymore. It's 40. Anyways, me and my no, no, it must have been no. I think it released on the platforms at the same time. I'm pretty sure. Well, of course, the Quest one's gonna be the worst one, right? So I have played Arizona Sunshine 2 on PSVR 2. Played it with my friend Briggs. Very, very fun. Amazing story. Got it started off with an A tier. Very simple, very efficient. Looking at me for. Anyways, next up we got Assassin's Creed VR. Have you ever played this game, Big Knock? I had money at the time. I don't know. I was like rich. I had like $100 in the Cash App card, and I'm like, you know what? I need a game to play. Saw this. I'm like, you know what? Sure. It was revolutionary at the time, though. The next game, the next game after that, just we're gonna get to that. But right now, see, previous like when this game first came out, probably S tier. But now, it was just so advanced for its time, right? It was so amazing. It's very much like an actual Assassin's Creed, but in VR. So it's very good. The stealth was good. The combat, never liked it too much though, and that's yeah, yeah. We're gonna put it in B tier because of the next game, Batman Arkham Shadow. Because you have a Quest 2. Amazing things. Yes. I got a Quest 3 for Christmas. Came with this amazing game. And that's the reason Assassin's Creed is where it is. Because Batman, I feel like everything Assassin's Creed does, Batman just does better. Like the stealth, the like particularly like the movement around like the city and stuff. Like you got gliding, and then like you can like jump on buildings and stuff. But open world, I'd probably give it to Assassin's Creed for sure. Very linear for a Batman game. A little surprising there, but I mean, it honestly deserves a tier for time. The story was so good. I can't put the words. Get a Quest 3, get it now. Going into S tier. Thank you. Me and him have both played this. Yeah. Hmm. So, maybe even S. Yeah. I want to get on that there. If this game has been rumoring for an update since what December last year. They said coming 2025. My brain is in early 2025. They didn't say that. They just said 2025. I thought they said early. Sadly. Anyways, this game is honestly fantastic. I love the quality and everything, but it's just the content. The content just runs out so quick, and that's what my friends told me. Like, that Briggs guy, I'm so sick of him. He's talking about the lack of content, and I completely agree. I would love to put an A tier, but that content is just not there, man. I'm gonna put that in B tier. Now we got Battle Glide. I mean Battle Talent. Sorry, he hates it. Oh, he was lagging so bad. Oh
I
my.
could not. I physically could not load without either my game crashing or it being decided to load. So for me, this is automatic PG. I mean, I can't play the game.
I don't.
It does have multiplayer,
Very important.
but I mean, I was watching it fly around basically, teleporting. I can't play it.
So, so let's get someone who has played the game. It's honestly, it's because I think his quest was a little older. Because I still had a quest 2 at the time when I played it, and it ran smooth for me. But at the same time, I did do that wipe around that time. Remember, like I reset my headset, so that might be it. But when it is smooth, it's really good. One thing I love, very simply, as an Iron Man fan, this little Iron Man mod, you can just like, you know, play around with that. But
Well, there's
that's,
a
there is there is an Iron Man VR game. The thing that's different from that, we'll come back to that, of course. But it's that you actually fight humans or like at least like physical monsters. In Iron Man VR, we'll touch more upon it. It's literally just machines the whole time. You're flying, just machines. It's anyways, it's not about it.
before you go into this discussion, I feel like it's very important to take these kinds of games kind of lightly because there's such a wide variety of action, adventure, just roguelike feel. Every game nowadays is either like a medieval fighter or some type of shooter. And there are niche categories, but most games like are just flavorful shooter games. And what I like different about that aspect is the way they take a campaign idea and they put a twist to it where it's dungeons. And I really like that because it gives more variety. And as you go, you unlock further weapons. But it gets really hard, like really hard. So I feel like
Oh
some
yeah,
games do it better than Battletoads do. Personally, I think the game deserves a C tier.
I was thinking low end of B tier. That's what I was thinking. But also, let me just rearrange this. Uh, I think that's what we're
We'll
gonna do
keep it
there.
in B tier
Keep it in B
as
tier.
we go through the game.
And now we've got Skydance Behemoth. I need to finish this game, man. I had like a whole phase where I just like play for a bit, sit down for an hour, got like bored, and I just knew that game was sitting there for me. Had to get back on. We might have our second S tier on us.
I've seen some footage. I don't know how it runs on standalone, but
Oh
I have
yeah,
seen
I have
the
PS Plus.
scenes VR, and one of the most beautiful games
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
that's what we got to talk about right there. The visuals in this game is it might be it's not the best. I forgot,
It's
but it might be the best VR game actually.
it's in, it's just incredibly difficult to get scale in VR correct, just
Oh yeah,
because how hard it's so easy for your mind to like say, oh, that doesn't work, but the view takes gigantic to very big,
sure.
like massive.
And you know what else is massive? Anyway,
Anyhow,
um,
this is a fantastic S tier.
you
It
haven't
has
even played
multiple
it.
content. I've watched like everything about it, and
I need to get it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Mr.
PlayStation
Mr.
Voucher.
No, Mr. Nugent said that it's currently not working. So, anyways,
PlayStation Voucher.
I mean,
I
but
mean,
no, it
it's
was.
a good
I thought
price.
it was 40.
They started off at 60, and then like really quickly they went down to 40, and most people just got it at 60.
I didn't get it at
Which is
60. Tell that much.
well, I feel like this is a good starting S tier, unless something
Mm.
later on down the line
Oh
bumps
my.
it down.
Anyways, I want to talk about it a little bit. I played through most of the game. I think I'm on the second to last behemoth or the last behemoth, and the first two were just phenomenal. Like there's like one where it's like a flying. I think you
Oh
know
my
the
god.
flying. You had to cover your ears. That's so cool.
And it starts falling, and you have to hold up.
You got to
S
put an
tier.
S tier. Take it too long. Now we got a familiar face.
Everyone.
Everyone knows it. If you have a Quest headset, you know this game, and it's so cheap too.
I have some notes.
You mind if I close my eyes?
It's one of the best VR games. remember
Oh
PCVR. Our friend
yeah,
Briggs, he got it like
like
3 months
months.
before.
Yeah.
And personally, whenever I last used my headset, the game reverted back to its original file, and I could not access the first level.
I have no idea how he did that. He sucked. Thank you.
But overall, when I did have the crystal update, some of the most fun boss fights, the most balanced progression level I've ever seen in a game, and overall, incredible combat system. I'll let you speak.
So one thing he did say one is that they have phenomenal boss fights. I want to talk about that. The boss fight, it's not boss fights. It's a boss fight that slowly upgrades. In my opinion, it doesn't change too much. The difficulty doesn't get much harder. And it's one of my small little pet peeves that it's the same boss. Especially since this is like the last update, last major update for the game. They'll do small like bug fixes and stuff, but that's the last major update. And so I do, as he said, modding phenomenal, love it. Original combat, it's just an OG man. Every like sword fighter games like had their stuff based off of this game. So just I mean three in
S
a
tier.
or not three in a row, two in a row. Gotta throw it in the S tier.
I feel like it's Blade Sorcerer S tier or above that.
Yeah, I think
For
it'll go
sure.
back just a little bit.
Even now, Bone Lab. Oh
Bone
my goodness,
Labs.
dude, we're gonna have three in a row. S tier.
We're three in a row. I mean, we're. I think y'all all know what this is doing. Everyone knows Bone Lab. We don't need to talk about it too much. Amazing physics. That's the whole thing
This
that's based off of. The modding, absolutely beautiful. Way. I
absolute
wanna.
cinema.
I wanna put emphasis on the modding is way, 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 way better than Blade and Sorcerer. And in the story mode, although people, a lot of people, I haven't played original Boneworks, but a lot of people say Boneworks is much better. I know Bone Lab has an absolutely phenomenal story. You can go ahead.
This game laid the foundation for physics in VR games. Like the way they did weight and the combat, not melee combat. The melee combat could have been better, but it was a more puzzle. It was a puzzle game, and they did that beautifully. And just it was a very unique game in the story mode and the whole concept. The whole concept of the game was creating a universe, and I feel like it was incredible. Our guest host
I would
today.
like to also add, Bone Labs is just absolute cinema. When I played it the first time, I wasn't expecting much. Then when I played it, oh my god, y'all gotta try it. I can't lie. It's gotta go S tier, low key above Blade and Sorcerer. Actually, Blade and Sorcerer.
It depends. It depends. They're tied. They're tied. They're tied. Let's put them ranking. I say they're tied.
Yeah, I'm gonna close my eyes.
Next, we got
Greed.
Greed
Oh,
VR.
Okay.
So
Let's
here,
break
I'll
down
start on
Greed.
this one. PVR, it's a good boxing game. It was great for its time. I mean, it's an older game now. You got Thrill to Fight 2, and it's not keeping
It's
up as
outdated.
much. It's outdated. The story mode, honestly, I think it follows the plot of the movies. I don't know. I haven't seen the movies, sorry, but I think it follows the plot of the movies. But overall, the story modes, it's just kind of doing the fights. I mean, you can even recreate, except for like the last couple missions in the latest part, like where it has actual dialogue, and that's probably like where it's best at. But yeah, take away.
I would like to say, Greed was very good for its time, but Thrill of the Fight is the best.
Yeah, PVR.
Overall, I agree with everything you've said. It's a good game, but
Just
it's
better
the old
games.
man of the VR boxers.
I feel
I
like
feel like it's a
mid
C tier.
tier,
C tier.
low. I feel like it's low
High
B
C
or
tier,
C.
low
Yeah,
B.
I say low B. Low B.
I mean,
But you can still have
we
fun
gotta
on VR.
we
VR chat
gotta be more
being
We
stern.
gotta.
We gotta be more stern.
I'm not gonna lie. VR chat. Oh my god.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even gotta say anything
We're
about
not
it.
gonna talk about that. Okay.
We'll talk a little bit about it. I mean, the main thing that
I'll
drags
talk
it down
about
for
VR
me
chat.
is how
I've seen too many nude avatars on VR chat.
Tell me. Check it out.
I have to cut that one out. Anyways, uh, my main problem is probably like the community, little freaky. Um, like the thing is
Freaky.
though that it kind of sucks. I feel like this game has potential just because it's kind of like
It's not.
Roblox
I feel like
because you can make games inside of it. and there's still potential on it, right?
More, I feel like it's less of a game, more than a community center.
It's more of a
Because
hangout.
what they've done with meta, they've created the meta worlds. I feel like
What's up?
that's how long though. I feel like was kind of built upon by or built from VR chat because it was VR chat was the thing whenever VR first came out because it was a way to meet new people.
There's, and I'd like to say, VR chat. There's a ton of cornballs in VR chat. Like I played it before. There was somebody. I made them mad. They became a werewolf and started growling at me. I'm not even joking. Like they weren't satire or anything. They meant it with all of their heart. They were talking to their friends. This guy made me mad. Like, bro, no.
Might have been me.
And one thing I really dislike about VR chat, it gives VR a bad name.
It does.
People will see a clip of VR chat on TikTok, and you see these people being freaks talking about phantom sense or whatever, and it makes everyone that has a VR headset look bad. It makes everyone look that has a VR headset look like a freak. You know, it really just. Sorry, I didn't mean to say freak. Freak's a little mean, but it makes everyone look bad because it's just they're doing such weird stuff. But I think we should move on. Now we got
All right, guys. Let me let me let you in on a little secret. See, the first time me and Christian played, he did not like the game at all. We're talking about Ghost of here. He did not like the game. Personally, I can see why. This game, peak. The best combat VR game I've ever played. It has some of the highest moments and some of the lowest lows. But this game is. Shut up, I'm speaking. It's my turn to speak.
it's my channel.
This game is the most fun game, second most fun game I have ever played in my entire life. I can spend days in a headset playing this game. It's way stronger than any drug you will ever take in your entire life. Thank you.
Mr. Hyde heard that one.
This guy's a loser.
Anyways, I want to give my opinion on Ghost of the Board. I can see the appeal. Of course, it's supposed to be Escape from Tarkov in VR. I can see the appeal. I just don't like it. Right? I mean, I feel like the point of a game is to escape from reality, and I don't like people from 300 meters away shooting me one time and I die and I'm back in the lobby. Sure, you can call it a skill issue, but I want to play to have fun. I don't want to play and get shot from 300 meters and then have to load into another one.
I agree with Christian. That's all I gotta say. Like, no.
I mean, stop.
Okay, we
So
have to give it fair ranking.
we have to like meet in the middle.
Since I think it's an S and you think it's a D, it should be in middle of D
Yeah,
because it can't be.
stir, right?
Just
Oopsie. All right, next we got Gorilla Tag.
yep. Just I'm gonna just
Just put it in like B or C. It's mid. Yeah. Like there's so many toddlers. I can't lie.
the first time I played it, I could not figure out the movement for my life. I see these people scurrying around, climbing a 90-degree angle wall, just straight up, and they're like, oh, yeah, like 3 years old, goo goo gaga, climb the wall. Those no, never mind.
I was like 11 years old when I first got this game, and I regretted it so much. There was either a pedophile, or or there was like the youngest child I've ever seen, and for some reason these toddlers were the sweatiest people I've ever met in my life. There's no reason. You used to be going 70 miles per hour at least. Sometimes going Mach 10, teleporting. Like, bro, I'm over here just like trying to climb like a tower that's at like maybe just try to get on a branch at this point or a 45-degree angle. I'm falling off. They're like, they're like try harding for no reason. They need to get off the game. Facts.
So let me give my opinion on Gorilla Tag. I think it has potential, but overall, I just don't see it as that much fun of a game. It doesn't really have anything to do. I mean, you run around. It's sad.
I will defend Gorilla Tag a little bit. The rep of the game was absolutely skewer. Whenever the first people that uploaded it were 13-year-old teens trying to get thousands of views on YouTube.
And there's modders like the way you're modding on
No,
a monkey gang. The way you're modding on a monkey gang, trying to be like
okay, we got.
Daisy,
Okay, we're
Daisy.
moving on.
Oh my god.
So now we got Iron Man VR.
I would
I,
hate it. Okay.
you guys ever played
I've
this?
never played.
All right, I'm gonna take it away then. So Iron Man VR, of course, you play as Iron Man. I mean, who would not want to play as Iron Man? I mean,
That's fair. That's fair.
exactly. You play as Iron Man. I think it's a personally a fun game, but the story's good. That doesn't hold it back. The thing that holds it back is probably honestly the combat, or maybe even the enemies. You're fighting robots the whole time. Tell me you never want to blast a human in the head with a repulsor beam.
This guy might be insane.
Anyway, let's move on. That's what I was liking about the battleground points. You can blast a human in the head with the repulsor beam. But overall, I like the mechanics. There was a lot of good mechanics. Very Iron Man-y. I like the flying. It did flying pretty well. Like you put like your hands behind your back, so to like put your hands behind your back to simulate that you're flying. You know, not like this, like this. Anyways, I think it's a great. I think it's a great game, and I think it deserves low A tier. Now we got Moss. I haven't played this game. Take it
Okay.
away.
I have not played it. I
It's a
was
third person in a VR game, by the way. That's definitely a pet peeve.
I was 9 years old. I had just gotten the first PSVR. VR was not even very well known. I didn't even know what it was. And this game, along with Catch and Release, which rest in peace, it's no longer on any console other than PSVR one. This game is very. It's a very niche game. Not a lot of people are gonna like it, and I understand why. It's a third person where you play as a human-sized human in a mouse-sized world, and you're like a spirit, and you're helping this little mouse, as you can see, navigate through this world and try to defeat like monsters that are like destroying her world. It's a puzzle game, but it makes your brain think. You know, it's a very fun game, and I've sat hours just playing this game. For it's such a fun game, and I only got like 10% of the way through. It's a very long game.
Hours and you only got 10%.
Yeah, it's like a long game, and I just feel like it's a very good game. But nowadays, the hot new thing is battle games. So I feel like this is the very tippity top of B tier, maybe even scraping A tier.
I'll trust him here. Put him bottom A tier. Next, I don't know if you. I know you haven't
I've
played it.
never played
You
it.
haven't played NFL Pro Era. I see you playing Football Fusion, so it's
It's not really
obviously
football fusion.
it's obviously a football VR game, and man, does it do it well. You play as a quarterback, obviously, but now with the addition of the newest version, you can play on defense, and you can get interceptions and all the stuff like that. It does it pretty perfectly. I feel like the graphics, little Play-Doh, not too crazy, but it's not really a story because you just go through like a season of football. I feel like the game could be harder and the AI could be smarter. Cause like I try to put on the hardest difficulty, but I literally can't because they're retarded. I throw them the ball, very catchable. He just stands there, doesn't catch it. So I just put on the
Hey,
second
no
hardest.
slurs, buddy.
What slur did I say?
The R word. That's a slur.
Retard. Anyways, I feel like it's pretty perfect. You can switch between teams. It's pretty cool. Maybe some more content. I don't know what they really could do for that, but I'm sure they can add some more. I would love to play as a wide receiver. That would be so
That
much
would be
fun.
so
I would
funny.
play. I would pay so much money for that. But anyways, for me, as a football fan, you gotta put me. I gotta put low S tier.
Really? S
Hmm.
tier? Good. We're
I
kind of
mean,
cleaning these out.
it does football in VR almost perfectly. Next, we have Resident Evil 4 VR. You guys ever play
I've
Resident Evil 4?
never played
Play,
Resident Evil 4. The VR. I feel like VR would amplify the game
Yeah, it
unless
would make
they
it like
butcher the
10 times.
graphics.
no, the graphics are like probably better than the original. Cause you gotta think this game. No, this is like an old game.
Well, they remastered it.
Yeah,
Like a,
well, the remake came like 2 years ago, and there's a VR version of that too. Very perfect. Oh, that game's okay, but it's not.
Just from the game alone, I'd have to put it in like no less
automatic
tier.
Yeah,
A.
Like high A low, honestly.
for sure. I mean, I don't know about you, Jace, but I am a Resident Evil enthusiast. I love the games,
Me too.
and actually, that was my first Resident Evil game, playing it in VR. So that was
Shout outs
terrifying.
to me. I had that's terrifying.
I was so scared. I couldn't like. But here's the thing: like when I first got it, I wanted to play it, but I was too scared to
Oh
play it.
my god, that's how I felt with the math. Like, oh my god, I was a youngin playing for math.
Oh, it is with the math security. Or the original one
Oh
was
yes,
with.
it is Security 3. I mean, I never really played it. Did y'all?
It looked
It's
all
alright.
right.
It's
It's
alright.
okay.
It is alright. It's like mid.
So I mean, it literally that is literally Resident Evil 4 in VR. It changes some of the mechanics for VR. It's pretty well. One pet peeve I hate about every VR game that has gun, you can't two hand the pistol. That's something you gotta do. You gotta be
Is
able
it
to.
glued to your hand as well?
No,
I hate it when
no,
guns are glued to hand.
mm-mm. It's not glued to your hand, but it you can two hand it. But actually, just like to touch on the remake version of the VR for a little bit. Actually, like filmed a clip on my PlayStation. You have like a pump shotgun, right? You can pump it with one hand.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen both of them.
Oh really?
Yeah, some
And
games and
paintball? And paintball?
Well, anyways, since I never played it, I am handing them out. Or I
I feel like
mean,
for the
it's
High
high
A
A
tier.
tier.
Because
let's put
we've
it
already
high.
got like some of the best
Now,
ones.
boy, oh boy,
Okay.
let me start
Rec
this
Room?
one off. Rec Room. What can I say? What can I say? The games sometimes peak, sometimes mid. There's a lot of things. I'll play like ragdoll games. I'll play horror games. Oh my! Let me tell you about some of the horror games on Rec Rooms. It's a hit or a miss.
Yeah.
Some of them are the most terrifying thing. Got me screaming at 2 in the morning. My parents getting mad at me. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. But I'm too locked in. I've played the Backrooms, Escape the Backrooms games. I've played those FNAF games where you're getting chased. Oh my god, boy, that was terrifying. But then you also got the goofy horror games that are like, not scary at all. Not scary at all. But I've also played like basketball games, football games. Some of them are mid, but most of them are pretty good. Paintball is peak. Paintball, I made my friends rage. I used to sweat that game for no reason whatsoever. I love it. Let me
Personally, I've only ever really gotten into two of them. One, Gold Quest. Can't get past the second boss. I don't know why. And paintball. Oh, dude, playing paintball with your friends. I remember I went into just a open game, and we had the same lobby for like 4 hours straight, and I got like good friends with those guys, and it was like character arc of the week. What's up, Kato? It was so fun, but biggest pet peeve: you have to play with friends. Playing alone, it's like it's mid. You know, I'll let Christian speak on this.
So honestly, to be entirely honest with you, I haven't had the most amount of experience with Rec Room compared to these other guys. Honestly, paintball, we're gonna put a big MID on it. I'm just, it's like maybe like high mid tier,
Maybe it's
but
because you suck.
how about you look? I'm on the video. Look, I'm on the video. Anyways, uh, maybe not mid. I can see it being fun for
You,
sure.
you have to play with friends.
You got
Yeah,
to
you
play with
gotta
a lot
play
of
with
friends.
friends. I'd have to put that on the Resident Evil.
Yeah, I think we put it on the Resident Evil. So peak, love Resident Evil.
It's just so much variety.
I got a
Now it got
super
super hot.
high.
I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off. So literally, I got my headset. I remember exactly. I got my headset on Christmas. It was like 2022. I got my headset late. Okay. And first game, I've obviously back in the day, like when I was a youngin, everybody's seen super hot VR videos. And I saw that game. I'm like, you know what? I gotta get this on Christmas Day. I get it, and so much fun, so much fun. But here's a thing that will forever haunt this game. Like, I think, yeah, the campaign, but like specifically, it's so short. And after you finish that, you,
Nothing.
you nothing. It's like a 20. It's like a pretty expensive game too for you just to like do a little bit, and then done. There's not a single bit of replayability. There's no.
I mean, there's like speed runs, but
Yeah,
I
there's like
mean
a
that's the same thing with
You
people.
have to make it replayable,
exactly
and
like
the game should want that.
I mean, and they if they release a sequel, I feel like I can go heat. I'm gonna pass it off.
Let me say, I also got my headset on Christmas, and the first game I got was super hot VR. Cause super hot. Oh my goodness. At first, I was bad at the game, so I was getting super hot at the game. I was getting mad, and bro, cause like I would get shot up. I'm like, yo, I can't pick it up. But then when I played the game a few times, and I became a little bit of a sweat, in fact. And I would like to say, Super Hot was so peak the first few days that I had it, but then, it just got repetitive, and I got bored of it, and it just sat in my library for like the rest of its time. But still, I will say, the gun physics and the shattering was so satisfying in this game, and just punching them and slowing it down. Oh my god, it was so fun. And then the fact that the environment it doesn't change, so you can like throw yourself weapons before you get teleported. So I would do that on some of the levels where you had to use your fists, and boy oh boy, was that fun.
It's gonna sound crazy.
Check you over here. We'll cut this part. You good? All right, ready? Three, two.
It's gonna sound crazy, but I got a bundle, and this was the first game that I got with my Quest as well. This is a staple of VR, and what I always liked about it was the immersion, because you start out in a little room,
And you have to
and you had to
actually
actually
move.
put on the headset
Yeah, you have to
in
move.
a headset, and it just added an extra layer of depth. But again, zero replayability. Overall, it was fun for maybe 30 minutes, and then I beat the game. I mean, honestly, it's fun. Honestly, outdated.
I'd like to add on. It was also very immersive in the fact that you actually had to move in the environment, which was sometimes annoying, but it was still fun because you had to actually move. You couldn't move your body around. You had to like actually reach. You couldn't like you had to actually walk and reach and stuff. But it was still really fun. But for that, I'd have to put it like maybe I'd have to put it like mid B.
Above goes to
Yeah,
not
yeah,
achievement.
above.
Okay,
It's theme, bro.
I gotta start it off here. I love this game. Everybody, it's a classic. It's a classic. Everyone knows this game. Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. Like one of the first games, not probably not the first game. That's probably original Arizona sometime. But one of the first games to immerse you in the zombie world, and the physics is the thing that just really takes me. Like just something like just an example. Just have like a screwdriver that's driving in that zombie's head, and ooh, one thing I really love about this game is like the freeness of it. Like when you do a quest, for example, you have to talk to the people. You can kill those people. Like there is nothing stopping you. Like
And you can do it whenever. You can.
exactly.
Oh my.
Like yeah, yeah. Have you ever played this game? Yeah. So like one thing I remember specifically at the beginning of the game. It might be the first quest. It's like a lady. Her husband turned into a zombie. Yep. And the ring was up there. And like was it is that called what's the top part of a house? What is that called? Attic? Yeah, attic. It's in the attic, and her zombie husband was up there. We killed the husband. We get her a ring. All
Kids are
fun.
dead.
I did not remember that, but
Oh,
No,
because
he killed his kids before Skylar was able to survive. Why
oh
would he kill himself? That's what I was
oh yeah,
wondering.
she just killed all of them. But anyways, it's not the point. Uh, you can just kill her. Don't gotta do that quest. I mean, nothing's stopping you. That's one thing I just love the freeness, and the story is so good. It's one of the things that I'll just forever remember about this game. Is the story was amazing. We're gonna hand it off here.
I feel like for this, we should group the two games together because the story segues from the first game to the second game so seamlessly, even though of the gap that was in between the two games. Personally, I like the second game better, but the first game, oh my goodness. The replayability, some people may not agree with this, but this game has incredible replayability. it's a you can choose who you want to be. You can be the most evil scumbag on planet Earth, and it shows in the game. People will recognize you as that. Or you could be a saint. You could be goody two shoes, and people will recognize that you as that. Or you can be in the middle. It's you can do whatever you want, and the world reacts to it, and it gives so much immersion. Not even mentioning the zombies and the scavenging. Scavenging, best scavenging out of any game ever. I'm gonna let Jay start.
I don't have much to add, but I just gotta say this game is peak, and this guy might be a little loco. He keeps bringing up how he wants to kill people. Stop it, you freak.
All right, so I mean,
I'd have to say mid
Honestly,
A's.
no, I'm the same. I feel like the first game is Logan's, but the second one may be better than both.
let me get to. All right, so yeah, this one I'll probably
I
say
feel like
low as.
above NFL.
Yeah, we can probably put it above NFL. Yeah, I had above NFL. I don't know
I
about
feel
better
like
than
we
B.
should move down NFL to top tier A.
See, it's not gonna happen.
We may have to rearrange some of the tiers.
Maybe because like the only reason you guys feel that is because you haven't played it and you don't like football like me. But
I
I'm a
like
fiend.
football. If I were you, I would put Moss into B two, just high B two. So that way we have some more
My
diversity.
buddy. All right. Yeah, we probably put it into high A tier.
I feel like Resident Evil.
Resident Evil might be better than.
Yeah, it's
We'll put it.
100% better than that. Why is Record literally open? Put that door over.
Yeah, this could it go below Iron Man? I say it goes below Iron Man. Let's see what else. These two stay in.
Yeah, that's what I
I
think.
never played it. He said it was good. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Things are just. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
That's a T.
Honestly, Super Hot
Super
may
High's
go
got to
at
go down
bottom B tier.
because the playability.
I feel like more than Creed.
Yeah, more than Creed because Creed has the same problem. I mean, it has more replayability just because it's an overall longer
Honestly,
game.
bro,
But I feel like the
Creed
Super
may have to go into high C tier just because of the
Um,
because Thrill the Fight
I
is
think
just Creed but better.
and there's a lot, and so many funny moments throughout the fight. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Love Battle Talent.
That's on
Uh,
time.
I feel like it looks pretty good
see,
though.
I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
But man, these two are so tied. Like I can't decide, man.
But you know, like you're saying,
Oh, honestly, this might have to go both on that.
no, I
Putting
think it should.
Saints and Sinners above the better because Saints and Sinners is the second one is one of the best VR games
Facts.
ever. Best villain ever. The
Uh-huh.
character, the character, no, the dude with the pot, like the armor, Axeman, the Axeman,
Yes.
dude, the most fun boss fight, most exhilarating, dude. And he, every time you saw his silhouette, every time you see an axe, you get shivers, and that's what a good villain should be. That's
Wait, hold
No,
on.
we don't even gotta talk. Put it
put
above
above,
Bone
put above
Labs.
Bone Labs.
I mean, right here.
Y'all
I
can
mean,
talk about it. It has to.
I'm gonna talk about it too. The X-Man boss fight, even including Batman, it might be the most fun boss fight I've ever played. I don't know why, just like running around the room, crafting the
And he's
necessary
talking to you
parts.
the whole
He
time.
talks to you the whole time. I love dialogue during fights, and he's like slowly walking
And he
and
has
like
a good reason. He the most like valid villain ever.
I
We
forgot what.
killed his wife.
Oh,
In cold, well, you could have killed her,
was that the?
or you could have spared her, but she dies anyway.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. At
At
the
the
end of the
bell, at
game,
the
at
bell.
the bell.
See, that's what I'm saying. The segue. Best series, best VR series. Like maybe not games, but best series by
Gotta
far.
be the best series.
I can't lie, bro. He just had so much aura. I can't lie. Aura. He's aura.
He
He's just the
literally
definition of
tracked
aura.
you, gave you a monologue, and then fed you to zombies.
Oh yeah, that was bro. Call me when, bro. I was scared playing this game 24/7, boy.
Facts.
Honestly, the boss fight wasn't that scary to me. It's just like, bro, having to scavenge at night, you added a
And
whole nother level.
the reason this is such a good sequel is because the first game was incredible, but the second game kept the momentum and it added so much more. It added a whole new day night cycle, added new villains, new allies, new trading system, new crafts, new bro.
It's like,
This game is incredible.
and also one thing I love so much is, of course, the ending. A great ending. I don't know if it's better than Batman's ending. Man, you gotta get a quest. Y'all gotta get a quest through and play Batman because that ending is fire. I don't know if it's better, but going through the tower, I think it's called the tower, right?
Yeah, the tower. And
You
you meet Mama at the
you
top,
meet
and
mom at the top.
you can choose.
Wait, you can choose what? I forgot. You can
You
choose
could
to let her
choose to
live.
live her, or no, you could choose to save New Orleans, or and kill her, or no, you could choose to save New Orleans and spare her. No, wait, no, it was one or the other. You could kill her and destroy New Orleans, or save her and save New Orleans. Or maybe it was the other way around. I
Yeah,
forgot.
I forgot.
But either way, you could choose to be cool with her throughout the entire time, and it's such a fun balance because you can replay it at the end of it, and it's a beautiful game. I'm done.
Peak.
Come back in here. One thing, I mean, the gun combat, fantastic. One, just to touch back on the last one, that built the foundation for physic, other physic games on the first one. It built the foundation for most VR games, to be in fact. But the second one is just so good. The story is, it's like right there. It's honestly, it might be tied with Batman for me. Both of the stories are so good, and the gameplay in Saints Sinners 2. Honestly, when I saw you put it above Bone Lab and Blaine Sports, I almost called you crazy. I almost called you crazy, man. But then I like really thought about it, really explained it, really remember my experience. It was so good, man. I love going through the tower. Well, anything else to add?
I love you.
Put that out.
Subscribe to X Chat Gamer X.
It's not happening. Anyways, that's our tier list.
Subscribe to me too, please. I'm really J. I am ReaLyJay.
Mic drop.
That is our tier list. And just want to say, we're heading out. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. And that's it.